Just call me Hawk. Good evening, good morning, my subscribers, fellow South Africans, family and friends, world at large and all humanity. Before I begin today's video, please may I ask you to subscribe to my channel. Hit the thumbs up for like, and the more likes, the more views. Ring the bell. The icon is there to notify you of upcoming videos. If the content of this video touches your soul, please share and share again. Hawk gives you nothing but the truth, and the world needs the truth. Donations are greatly appreciated, as I have been trying to help many South Africans out with my own funds, but donations are needed now for many in South Africa of all races. Here within the donation link in blue. Donation link can be found below. Furthermore, please note I operate under the Fair Use Fair Dealings guidelines. Any video clip, if any, have been used and found in public domain. The copyright link to the clip will be found in the description below. Please click the link to enjoy the full video if mentioned in this video. All views expressed are purely my own based on extensive research. I urge everybody to do their own research on the topic being discussed in this video. Please check you're not unsubscribed.
Good day, this is the Hawk. I look a little rough today, just like America should be. I want to talk about the impeachment hearings. Alan Schiff and the rest of the joke that's going on. We the American people are sick and tired of this. I want to state categorically today, I'm not a Republican, nor am I a Democrat. I'm an independent. I believe that America needs the right people in place to run the place. And given the evidence that we've been given today, I think President Trump is the only solution we have right now. Given 8 years of Obama's administration, where this traitor basically gave Iran billions of dollars, the same Iranians that were raining rockets on me and my men and my people and the people I was responsible for in Iraq, our soldiers, females, males, and every single person that was on those camps. And I was there for 8 years. 90% of the ordnance that landed had Iranian patent numbers on from that year. They were being shipped into Iraq. We also knew that it infiltrated most of the Iraqi police department. They were also funding Muqtada al-Sadr, and Obama supports Iran. It will also come to light that Obama was funding ISIS, and this is a fact. People that try to expose it are being killed. This is a fact. Now let's go to the impeachment hearings. Ambassador Sondland today had to contend with questions from both the Republicans and the Democrats. However, in his statement, they asked him, did President Trump tell you to do quid pro quo? No. Did he tell you to make a deal with the Ukrainians? No. What did he tell you? He told them, do what you were supposed to do what you were elected to do, what you promised in your election, and tell the truth. That's the only thing President Trump ever said. When asked about Giuliani, he said the same thing. Giuliani never told him. No one person in the world ever told Ambassador Sondland to make a deal. No drug deals. There was none on the table. So this whole Democratic witch hunt is wasting our taxpayer money. The media is running crazy trying to find some reason to get rid of President Trump. And we the people are sick of it. I'm sick of it. We're all sick of it. The national health care in the United States has not been resolved. The illegals coming across the border has not been resolved. You got dithering Pelosi standing there trying to waffle on about how she wants bipartisan passing of. So how the hell do you think we trust you? There's nothing that the Democrats are offering the United States citizens is worthwhile. Today was just a show. It was an embarrassment, a disgrace, a terrible, terrible disgrace. It started with the Russian nonsense, with the DNC saying they were hacked by Russian agents. No, they weren't hacked by Russian agents. They were hacked by hackers, just normal hackers. Listen, the password was password. They were shouting it across the room. What's the password? Password. The deep state, the abortion clinics, billions of dollars killing black children and white children every day and selling their body parts. Forcing sexual education on our children for gays and for LBT, and trying to have separate bathrooms and for people who don't know what they are, male or female. What has happened to America? Our veterans are suffering. We're losing one veteran every 3 days to suicide. What is happening? In Southern Africa today, China and Russia are taking over. They are influencing this region 100-fold. While the Democrats are running around squabbling, trying to get rid of a man who's trying to make America great again. Does President Trump say some stupid stuff? Agreed. But is the man doing his job? Yes. Is he the likeliest choice for the next president? I would say yes, because there's nothing in the Democratic Party that's worthwhile even looking at. Joe Biden and Pelosi's son were doing deals in Iraq and Afghanistan, Iraq and Libya and Ukraine. The ambassador in Libya was murdered because Obama and Hillary Clinton left them to die. On the eve of 9/11, he was complaining about the drug deals that were going on with gun running with ISIS, with the Brotherhood, the Muslim Brotherhood. So they left him to die. There were guys in the air ready to go. They were on their way there and they were told to turn around and stand down. So the ambassador died. With Smith, the IT guy, and one of the special forces guys, for no reason. And then they lied about it. Today they're lying again, trying to impeach and cause a coup d'etat of a duly elected president because they didn't like the result. The fact is, we're now oil independent. Our military is the strongest it's been in years. But we have too many traitors. We have traitors in our own departments. Now this lieutenant colonel that came forward, he has a twin brother that's also a lieutenant colonel. And guess where they were born? Ukraine. Their other brother lives, I believe, in Russia. Tell me who's the traitor yet. They came over here as refugees. They were all part of the picture program that was going around for years. They groomed them. put them in the military, became part of our security department. Listening into our top secrets. And this traitor comes forward to try and impeach our president with lies, with hearsay. None of this evidence presented in the Senate and anywhere, none of it, none, zero. 0 plus 0 equals 0. Has anything to do with President Trump. These are conjured up hearsay evidence that amounts to zero and a waste of the United States citizens' taxpayer money. And Alan Schiff, you need to be arrested for treason. And hopefully, the SFB sent the tapes about you in California are produced out to prove who you really are. They were given to the State Department. The State Department sent it back to the Russian embassy to ask for verification of those tapes. I wonder what happened to that evidence. Certain people were told to not further the investigation and stop the incident report. I wonder why. There's a lot more to this than you think. I don't know how he can sit there knowing he's lying. To the media of the United States, remember, every action has a reaction. In 2020, the only candidate available in the United States today that is of any worth is President Trump. And I will state this again, categorically, I'm an independent. I'm not a Republican. I'm not a Democrat. But today, the Democrats are a disgrace to the United States. To all the Republicans out there, senators, and all the independent parties that are out there, Libertarian, Green Party, and the rest of you, remember what is the future of our children and our grandchildren. And if you are part of the corruption, please resign. If you're part of the swamp, please resign. America can't take this anymore. The people can't take it anymore. In the last 3 years, our economy has started to come up. People are starting to have money in their pockets. People are starting to smile. On the ground, the blue-collar workers are starting to see money in their pockets. They're starting to see a smile. They're not decimated by what's happened. These trade deals between China and America have improved us. Don't go to the Chinese. They're not your friends. Don't go to the Russians. They're not your friends. Anyone that goes against this flag is a traitor. Anyone that goes against our Constitution and tries to change it is a traitor. It was put there for a reason, not to be interpreted by criminals. And right now, we have insidious, evil people in the United States government who are not interested in the people. They're only interested in their own self-worth. You explain to me how a senator arrives in the Senate or the House making $140,000 a year, and after 20 years leaves as billionaires and millionaires without being a criminal. Being consultants on 400 companies, how's that possible? Lobbyists making $50,000 a month. For what? To give to who? And for why? To the black people of the United States, consider this. Look at your station. Look at your town. Look at your schools. Look at your clinics. Look at your hospitals. Look at your state. If it's run by Democrats, it's a mess. It's full of crime. They pass gun laws, but the gun laws are the things that keep you alive. And that's not happening. Look at Chicago. Probably 30 people died this weekend because of the strictest gun laws in the United States that do not work. To the communists inside the United States, to those Muslim Brotherhood members, to the Muslim group that's in the Democrats, there will never be Sharia law in the United States. The Constitution was written and you signed that Constitution when you put your hand up and said, I swear to this Constitution of the United States. Any violation of that, you're a traitor. And many of you have stated as such and should be arrested as such and removed from our government and deported, some of you. To Cortez, all you're interested in is bringing illegals across the border and bleeding your case for them. And yet you cannot even tell us what's the rest of the world doing. You don't even know the geography of the United States or the world. And the news bleeds with your stories because they've got nothing else. They want to convince people the lie, just like Goebbels did in the Second World War for the Nazis. Because if you say the lie more and more times, people will start to believe it, and they start to believe their own lie. And you can see how that worked out for you. Look at communist China, killed over 30 million people already, more than that. Look at Russia, 40 million people. Look at Germany. In all these countries that try to force their will upon the people, as soon as they take the guns away, they take their freedom away, and then they start to kill until people stay in line. But they always repeat themselves every single time in history. The people revolt and they say no more. And they get removed. And everybody says it'll never happen again. And yet it does. And here we go. And that's exactly what's happening in the United States. Is President Trump a statesman? No. Is he an orator? No. Has he got a tie on? It speaks nice words from the side of his mouth? He's lying? No. He tells you raw truth, just like the hawk. He's not scared to call the media out and call them liars. Because that's what they are, liars. How do they live with themselves writing stories that it's a lie? How do these reporters in CNN and NBC and all these other things face themselves in the mirror knowing that they're reading lies? Knowing that their actions actually affect other millions of people. How do you live that lie? We have the lowest unemployment in the history of the United States since before the Depression. Unprecedented. Our economy is growing in leaps and bounds. Why would you want to change that? Explain that to me. I don't get it. Why would you want to change that? Look at all the veterans out there that suffered through 12 years in Iraq and Afghanistan. left now, dealing with stuff that you can't deal with, dying out there because there's no programs to help them. And the programs they do just get lost in red tape. Guys out there that have businesses hire veterans, put them in training programs to become tradesmen. We are losing tradesmen. We need tradesmen. Electricians, plumbers, pipers, roofers, house builders, cement guys. Give them a trade. Give them a purpose to live again. And then honor them when they die. How dare you leave them behind? We never leave people behind. You've got to help them. Where are you, Democrats? Where are you, senators? This impeachment thing is a disgrace to the United States. We're making ourselves look embarrassing to the world. We look weak. We were once a United Nations. We're not anymore. We are a splintered mess. And it's true what somebody said the other day. When the country was going crazy, Dolly Parton stood up and sang at a concert. And there were people from all groups, and didn't matter what you were, gay, AB, whatever the hell you call yourselves. Cowboys and city folk, all there singing along in the old America, the old way. What happened? I grew up on the books of Louis L'Amour, where it was honorable to open a door for a woman. And be a man. And be honorable. What happened? This whole impeachment thing is a joke. I mean, it's a disgrace to the United States. Please all join me in saying no more to the Democrats. This needs to stop. I don't care who you are, Republican, Democrat. You all know it's wrong and you all know it's nonsense. It's all just nonsense. And why are we pandering to this thing? It's been going on for 4 years. This impeachment thing just lost the Democrats the election. Because who would want to trust them? Why would you trust people like this? They have not passed one law since they've been in the House. They can't. They have no abilities. They're just screaming anarchy all the time. Why do we want these people? This is the Hawk. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit the like button. Hit the bell for updates. If you like to donate, please donate. It helps my channel get better. And I like to help South Africans and veterans. And remember, vote with your heart in what is right in 2020. Because America needs to be great again. This is not a Republican thing. This is not a Democrat thing. This is not about Trump. This is about what's right, what's honorable, what's loyal. I'm out of here.
It's my fervent wish to make these two countries great again.
Just a reminder, hit the subscribe button, check you not unsubscribe, hit the like button and the bell for updates.